Good afternoon guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we have a pretty exciting video taking a look at the 2021 Acura MDX and TLX, which were recently leaked online. So we now have a lot of information, some really good graphics on those vehicles. So let's go ahead and dive into those. But first, I want to take a minute to quickly thank our video sponsor today. Survive the Drive was kind enough to sponsor this video. They are a mobile game, free to play, that you can check out on Android or iOS. And honestly, it's a pretty fun game. I've actually been playing around with it quite a bit because I wanted to check it out before doing this. And it's actually pretty cool. It's made by automotive enthusiasts, so a lot of us can relate to it. So there's a lot of content in the game and some pretty cool specs and configurations for the vehicles, and overall it's just a pretty fun competitive game that you don't need to do in-app purchases to be successful or to unlock cool things. So it's a good balance, good amount of playability, and a fun game to play with your friends. So go ahead, check the links in the description or just search Survive the Drive in your app store and go ahead and check that game out. But for now, let's get back to our story. So this leak actually originally happened over on the Acura Zine forum. You can check the link in the description if you want to see the original posting, but I've taken all those photos and featured them here as well, so you can see them right in this video. I'd also like to note at the beginning that Acura has come out to say that these are just kind of concept renderings and just used for some advertisements and product placement, investor meetings, things like that. They claim that they're not really the final images. However, in terms of time, we're getting pretty close to where Acura would have these pretty nailed down. So frankly, I don't necessarily believe 100% what they're saying. I think these are pretty accurate to what the final product will be, just because of how close we are to when these would have to go into production, as well as the fact that these images are very, very well defined, and there's obviously a lot of thought, detail, and attention paid to these. So it's definitely beyond the concept stage like Acura is trying to say they might be in. So definitely pay attention to these images, but understand that there may be some changes still before the final product, but we should be pretty dang close by now. What's really neat about this is we're going to look at not only the exterior but also the interior, so we can see shots that reveal information like how the new ambient lighting system is being implemented in the vehicle, and get an idea what the infotainment system is like, the heads-up display, gauges, tachometer area, seats, all that stuff. We can really see a lot of information in these leaked images. These images are also indicating that one of the models, most likely the TLX, will be getting one of Acura's new Type S performance trims to go along with it. These trims are supposed to get an Acura-specific twin-turbo V6 engine, which would be a really exciting addition to the platform. I'll mostly let you kind of form your own opinions, drop a comment down below with what you think, but I'd just like to say that overall with these, I actually really like the look of them. Both the TLX and the MDX, I think these are actually very exciting looking vehicles. I think Acura is finally starting to figure out how to use their kind of angular design that they've been trying to do for a while, and I don't want to say soften it up, but they make it a little bit more graceful than some of their previous designs, if you will, which were very angular and aggressive and kind of dominant and in your face, where these just are a little more subtle and refined, if you will. And I think their design has really come a long way. The only area that I'm a little hesitant with is some of the interior shots that are showing the ambient lighting. This one here, especially where it's in red, which is already a pretty aggressive color, but seeing how angular the lines for the ambient lighting is in the interior, I am a bit concerned that that may be too aggressive for an interior, where to me the ambient lighting is just supposed to create a kind of calming, relaxing ambiance inside the cabin and just create some nice graceful lines throughout the interior to kind of play up some of those design elements. Where in here, yes, it's really calling attention to those angles and design elements, but it feels a bit aggressive, at least in this rendering. But again, part of that may just have to be because it's red in color, where if maybe that was a blue or a softer color, it may not feel that way. Unfortunately, at this time, we don't know much more about the powertrain or platform for these vehicles. It's fair to assume that some trims will be front-wheel drive, and that some will have the option for Acura's all-wheel drive system. We can also now assume that one of them will have the Type S performance line, at least one of them, with the twin-turbo V6, which most likely is going to be the TLX, the sedan, rather than the SUV, but it could very well be both if Acura tries to get into the performance SUV market, which is really popular right now. But overall, I'm really liking where these vehicles are heading. I love the exterior styling, and overall I like most of the interior. I have a few question marks there about some of the ambient lighting, but I'd love to hear in the comments what you guys think of the vehicle. Do you agree with my thoughts about the exterior and interior? And just overall, what are your impressions of these vehicles? But thanks for watching this video, guys. Make sure you hit that like button and get subscribed for more videos like this one. And also, if you're interested in a source for automotive news, go ahead and check out our website, foxautomotive.com, or find us on Apple News, where we have daily automotive news topics to really be a source of automotive news for you, created by automotive enthusiasts. And we've really been spending a lot of time improving that platform and developing it for you, so go ahead and check that out. But as always, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next video.